Right, hello. I know this is a different setup to usual, but I realized I forgot to film my update on well, I did a half week review, but like being halfway through the week kind of has a different feeling from the end of the week. So it's only like the second day of the second week, so it's not like I'm really far into it. But I thought I filmed one, but obviously I didn't. So change of scenery. I'm in a park. Look, my dad always does this. He's always like following himself around the camera. Anyway, yeah, it's beautiful. Just like just by some sprinklers. It's a lovely day. It was really grey this morning when I first woke up. It was really dreary and just and then the sun came out and I got inspiration and I was like, I'm gonna go to a park. And I'm currently in Clissold Park. Clissold Park, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's basically in Stoke Newington. I love Stoke Newington, it's lovely. Anyway, so, okay, it's kind of hard to like reflect on last week when I'm already into this new week, but last week was a tough week. I had a very, in my midweek review, which I don't know how to post, I kind of fluctuate between being not sure if I was in a positive mood or a negative mood, and I do still feel that way, but I think it was me trying to mask negativity because I thought that it was supposed to be a linear journey of up and up and up, that I was supposed to feel great all the time and I was supposed to feel like every day is a new step and I'm making progress. But I found that I was a lot more lethargic and skeptical of what I was doing and if it was benefiting me, and I think I needed to go through that for me to understand that it wasn't going to be a very positive journey the full way through, and that there's going to be days where you don't feel like doing it and you feel like it's stupid and you're questioning everything. And that was really important for me, and it didn't, for some reason, like the negative feelings I was feeling were more frustration with where I was, and I was coming to terms with a lot of my traumas and a lot of my negative traits, and I think maybe that's why, I don't know, but sorry, what I was going to say is, despite all of those negative emotions, I didn't feel the need to give up. I still wanted to keep going. I felt just as motivated to do it, if not more, and yeah, it worked. As well, I found myself relying much more on tasks this week because I was overcompensating for not having the same faith and spirituality that I did in the first week. I think the first week was an excitement and I was learning things about myself that I never knew that existed, and they were mostly positive, hence why I was in such a positive mood and I was glowing. And I think in the second week it was that I did have some really positive moments, but I was again a bit more skeptical. So there are the dogs. And the dogs, I love the sounds. That would have pissed me off before, but I'm just learning to be more present and just to not get so peeved by stupid noises and stuff. But yeah, so I am happy with the second week because I feel like I got a lot of negative emotions out. I cried a lot. I felt there was a lot of cathartic things that were released, and that was amazing. But it wasn't all positive. I definitely was questioning what I was doing and if what I was doing was manipulation, or I don't know. I was going through a lot of emotions which I don't need to explain all on here. I have them written down. But I think it was partially to do with work and not feeling like I had a healthy work-life balance, and that I was, yeah, I had a lot of things that I needed to work on, and I still need to work on, not needed. I'm not over it in a week, trust me. But I think recognizing what you do need to work on is very helpful. And it's not going to be a positive recovery. So anyway, just to give a glimpse of what week 3 is like, I'm feeling great today. I didn't wake up feeling great, but I decided to treat myself to a coffee and a pastry in a local cafe, and I read a bit of chapter 3 and I cried again because it was positive tears this time, because I'm feeling very light today. I'm feeling great as of now, but week 2 was hard. Now again, it wasn't all hard. I still went to my artist day, went for the dance class, I did a couple of things, but I think it was harder in the latter of the week, but I don't know why. Maybe it was because I was working and I was just really tired, but yeah, so yeah, that was kind of my week 2. I don't really like recording in public, I just realised. Not for any reason, I just think I don't like the knowing of people overhearing me, even though no one gives a shit. It's London. It's not like I'm in my hometown where people would be questioning me, looking at me sideways. I think it's completely normalised here, so yeah. Maybe something I need to work on, but I'm not ready to figure that out yet. But yeah, so that was week 2. I'm gonna stop rambling. There's no need to over-explain or overcompensate. I said what I needed to say, and I'm gonna enjoy my time at the park now because I do not want to spend the whole time just sitting here talking to a camera because it's kind of dystopian. Right, I'm gonna do a bit more writing and a bit more observing and a bit more artisty things, you know? Okay, bye.